What business do you have in public that is so important that you have to be on speakerphone? Why do you want everyone to hear what's going on in your phone conversation?
Two words, earphones. Hey, so let me just call you back.
Shut up. I was at the airport when I went to Edmonton for a wedding, and twice on the way there and on the way back, I found a nice, super quiet, I sought out a super far away from my gate, very quiet area, and some guy would come up, like, yeah, what's up? And he's like right there, and I'm looking at him like, I am reading my book. There's nobody around. You have to sit right next to me. That makes me crazy.
Yeah, it's a wind
winding me
up.
up.
I'm with you though.
Hey, I saw it in the paper. It's not just me.
It's not just you.
I saw this in the paper. The National Post just had a thing. The unofficial rules of talking on the phone at the airport is don't have it on your speakerphone because, like, there's this guy I saw on TikTok. Well, this is what he thought about it.
No, I actually like talking on speakerphone in public because it makes me look like an asshole. There's no better way to look like a giant asshole than by talking on speakerphone in public. Besides, I don't know how to talk normal on the phone. I only know how to talk speakerphone.
Shut up! Like all I'm thinking is, someone said, "Oh, but it's generational," and I'm like, "Is it?" Someone else said, "Well, they don't make the earphones to plug into the thing. That's why they make AirPods." Then somebody else said it's cultural, and I said, "How so?" They said, "Well, and I will say the two people that they were kind of FaceTiming with somebody, and it was super loud, and they were speaking a different language, and I don't know that it's cultural. I don't know."
I'm going to knock all of those things down because there's somebody who's going to be watching this show right now, and you know who you are,
right?
And I love you.
Oh, is this someone you know?
This is not just someone I know; it's somebody I know and like, and everybody is like, I really wish he wouldn't talk on speakerphone. I won't do it. I won't do it. But let me just suffice to say that when you're walking to clear your mind and your phone rings and you open it up and it's like,
why do you have to do that? You know what? Pro tip, if you hold it to your ear, you can actually hear. Shocking, I know.
She doesn't
right?
like to have the phone to her ear. She's worried about the radiation.
Oh, that is so dumb. Although, actually, I just heard that in some countries, the iPhone 12 has been recalled because it does emit more radiation than is safe. Maybe she's smarter.
I wear one. My brother did this because, of course, we've been in constant communication. He literally walks around the house with one AirPod in at all times.
Do you remember when those really, cheesy looking, smarmy looking ones? Those
the little
came out?
Bluetooth.
Walking around, everybody was like,
"I'm very important."
This guy's an idiot.
Public service announcement needed, Lynda.
But so people say, well, what do you do? What do you do if someone's sitting there and you're like, hello, kind of look isn't enough? Well, this is what one woman suggested.
Public service announcement. If you decide to put your phone on speakerphone so that we can all hear your conversation, expect all of us to get involved. Do not turn around and have the audacity to look at me like I'm crazy when I'm commenting on your conversation with this other person. You put it out in public.
That's super funny if you just all of a sudden like chime in like, hey, yeah, no, I agree.
I wouldn't name the baby Jack or whatever, you know?
What would you do? Because you did come up with an idea that I think I'm going to implement here.
Okay, well, this is not my idea, but I thought it was clever. So someone said, oh, this is what you do. You grab your iPhone, the person's like, blah, 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 blah. You pretend you're the annoying speakerphone person.
Okay, so yeah. No, I think I'd like to have steak for dinner.
Okay, so you get on your own iPhone and you Google something really hideously noisy like this.
Mashed potatoes.
Are my bagpipes bothering your loud and annoying speakerphone conversations?
We have a piper down.
I will say that I was trying to Google bagpipes music, and all there was lovely little
No, that was
pipes.
crappy.
And then I was like, oh, here's some really crappy bagpipe music. And that's the one I am saving on my iPhone. I don't know if I'd have the jam to do it, though. Eventually, I got up and had to leave just
What was he talking about? I'm curious.
It was in another language, so I don't know. I think they were FaceTiming, and so I suppose if you're FaceTiming, you have to look at the thing, but that's when you wear headphones. So someone said, well, I'm hard of hearing, and that's why I need the speakerphone. I thought, wouldn't you be more easily able to hear your conversation if you were wearing headphones?
Very little excuses are going to fly with Lynda Steele, and I'm right there with her. We're in lockstep on this one, girl.
I have one more.
Okay.
So I was walking around the seawall, and it was blissfully serene, and I was listening to Smartless, which is a fabulous podcast. And I'm la la la, and all of a sudden I heard this racket, and I thought, what is that? And it was like blocking out my podcast through my AirPods. And I looked over, and there was this young woman on the rocks just down below on the seawall, and she had one of those portable speakers, and she was playing rap at volume 10, and she was dancing around. She must have been high. Like, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. Maybe she was like really having a great trip on something. She was like, yeah.
Maybe she just needed to dance.
And everybody walking around just thinking, where is that racket coming from? And I'm looking at her thinking, wear your damn headphones.
It's not hard.
Right?
It's not hard. If you can afford a phone, you can afford headphones.
It is the ultimate in being selfish.
Hey, you know what? We love how selfless you are in sharing your viewer party pictures. So we're going to get to those. But first, we got to say, because what the hell is wrong with people is coming up next, right?
Oh, yeah. And you are also, this is the lovely part of it, you are going to meet a Canadian tot who has become a TikTok sensation.
Do you have?
Charming millions.
That was her.
What?
That was her. We went to the video there. Yeah, you can show the video.
You're going to meet
there.
a Canadian tot.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it again.
What business?
There she is. Oh, that was her. What's going on? This is a sneak peek. You have to stay tuned.
Okay, stay tuned.
So
Let's go to our
TikTok sensation.
Yeah.
Charming millions as she shares her medical journey. Oh, just bring it in one more time.
No, viewing party photos. Let's go. Let's look at our fans. Lynda, you're up first here.
Lynda in Abbotsford is someone I actually know. Look at her. I think that's a joke. Or maybe not. That's the kind of Prosecco I like too.
I like that. Laura
in
Saanich. We got a lot of people in Saanich who love this show.
That's interesting. Laura in Saanich.
Here comes Laura.
There you go. Hello. She's got the chips. We have, and I'm sorry, I might have hooped this up, Ms. Megahertz. Like, how else would you say?
No, that's megahertz.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's got the Trump vomit poo. And you too. She was watching the show from Nanaimo. We also have Russell Laurie in Killam, Alberta. Hello, my Alberta people.
There you go. It already says Happy Thanksgiving up there. We're ready, Russell. We're ready. And Sandy in Vancouver. Hi, Sandy.
Oh, Sandy goes to the same gym I go to. Hi, Sandy. And he watches the show. Also, Val in Nanaimo.
Last but certainly not least, look at that kitten.
There's a little pussycat.
Hi, guys. If you want to be a part of our viewing party, it is super easy. Just take a shot of what you're doing right now while you're watching and hit us up. Send to us on Twitter or Instagram or at our email, steele@chekmedia.ca or vance@chekmedia.ca. We're back in a moment with what the hell is wrong with people.